Okay, so picture this. Younger me, zero common sense and too much confidence. So me and my brother were playing tag. And I made what I thought that was a genius move. So there was this blue trailer next to a trampoline. I climbed up and was like, yeah, he's never catching me here. I turned around, he's already climbing up closer and closer. Then I realized, oh no, this was a terrible idea. I look behind me and there's a trampoline. And my brain just goes like, yeah, jump. So I jump. I bounce once, twice, and go flying straight into the metal. And then I'm just there, laying in the middle of the trampoline, fully rethinking every life choice I've ever made. And then this dude walks over, looks at me, and just kicks me like I'm some sort of part of the trampoline furniture.
Are you dead?
So anyway, I clearly survived that, which unfortunately meant I was free to continue making terrible decisions. One time, I was at my cousin's house, and we were in her room looking at all her little perfumes. And little me was just sitting there like, ooh, shiny. And for some reason, I decided it would be a fantastic idea to grab one. And instead of spraying it like a normal person, I pointed it directly at my face. And then I pressed the button. Bro. That thing spread right into my eyes, and little 5-year-old me started screeching. I was running around, blind, crying, screaming, probably sounding like a confused ambulance. I had basically pepper sprayed myself with Bath and Body Works. And somehow, my decision-making still kept getting worse. One time, I was cleaning my aquarium, and my fish tank was right next to an outlet. So I finished cleaning it, and my hands are still soaking wet. And then I go to plug the filter back in. Like a genius, the second I touched the outlet, zzz, I got electrocuted. And somehow, I stood there like nothing happened. Later, I walk over to my dad, and I go, Dad? And then he's like, why did you scream earlier? And then I said, oh, nothing, I just got electrocuted. And the fact that he said it so casually too, like I was talking about the weather. So yeah, moving on. One time, I was just chilling, and this dog would come sprinting towards me. And then, out of nowhere, it slips. And the nail just goes right into my thumb. And I just go, oh my gosh. So I go to my mom like, Mom, I kinda like the dog, like the dog. And my mom looks at me like, why are you acting like your little sister? And for a second, I'm thinking, maybe it's not that bad. It was bad. So I go to my dad, and he just looks at me and goes, sit down. And he puts a Band-Aid on it and just handles it like it's normal. I mean, you know dads, they're the fix. They can fix anything right. Sorta. After getting launched into metal, pepper spraying myself with perfume, getting electrocuted, getting attacked by a dog's toenail, I think it's safe to say my childhood was basically a science experiment. And somehow, those aren't even all the stories. Assuming I even survived long enough to tell them.